Sheviit, Perek Gimel Mishnah Zayin. Perek Gimel Mishnah Zayin of Sheviit. Let's put that in here. So there we go. Okay. Says the. Hold on. Let's stick that in. There you go. Says the Mishnah. Avanim shezi'azatan hamachresha. Stones that were moved by the machresha is the plow. Oh shahayu, and it obviously doesn't mean that we're actually moving the plow. You're not allowed to plow in Sheviit. That's an issue to be a raita. So immediately the bartender says, Afilu lo zi'azatan. They weren't moved by the plow. Elash atida le zi'azat. In the future they would have been moved. Having ki'ilu zi'azat. It's as if they were moved themselves. So stones movable by the plow. Oh shahayu mechusot v'nitgalu, or they were covered and then they were revealed. Im yesh behem shtayim shel masui shnayim shnayim. If these are stones that can only be carried by two people, because the point is that a person wouldn't unclear his field for if there were low-lying or barely covered stones, he wouldn't take them out unless he actually needed the stones. He wouldn't do it to clear his field. He would only clear his field on his own. He wouldn't bring in other people. And therefore, a person is permitted to remove those stones. If you're collecting stones from the field, okay, you're obviously collecting them because you want the stones. Not because you want to improve the field, that's prohibited. You can take the upper level, the uppermost stones. So therefore, obviously, if there's a pile or there's levels of stones, you can take the upper stones, but you have to leave the ones that are touching the ground. Tsurarot are small stones, a pile of small stones. Gal shalavanim, or a pile of bigger stones. Tsurarot are very small, and avanim are a little bit larger. Similarly, you can take the uppermost stones, but you have to leave the ones that are still touching the ground. And but if under them is a sela, it is rock, solid rock, or kash, or straw, you can take them. Why? Bartanura says, because in this case, it doesn't look like you're fixing the field. It's not plantable area. So again, this is another in a series of Mishnayot which prohibits activity that would make it look as if a person is fixing his field on Sheviit for planting the year after. And we have to be very careful in order to not to give the Marit Ayin the impression that a person is doing work to improve his field on Sheviit. We'll stop here. We'll dedicate the learning to the memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. If you have any comments or questions, rspolter@gmail.com. Have a great day.